Follow your dreams, you heard, be true to yourself, and always build a team that's like-minded and understand their role to help you and for y'all to achieve that goal together.
So today we are in the streets of New York City, Soho area / Manhattan area, and we will be asking New Yorkers what they do for a living to buy luxury items from stores like Dior, Fendi, Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton, because I want to one day buy these items as well, and I know you do as well. So without further ado, let's get straight to the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and we out. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. What do you do for a living?
Make shit happen. That shit is annoying.
Can you go into detail?
Can't do that.
So, if a person wanted to buy a car like this, what's some advice would you give them?
Hybrid's the label.
Hybrid's the label? Shout out. That's the only word? Shout out hybrid. Shout out hybrid. Shout out hybrid. Shout out hybrid. How much was this item that you purchased? I seen you got something from Salomon.
180.
What do you do for a living?
I work in fashion.
Work in fashion. So, what is the most expensive item that you have purchased in your life?
Oof, probably my wedding dress.
How much was that?
6,000.
6,000. Wow. Well, that's a good, reasonable price, obviously. What advice would you give to people that want to purchase things like this?
Work hard. Think about, like take your time and don't rush into things.
Do you think that designer clothes and buying luxury items are worth it?
I think it depends on what it is. I think if it, really, if you feel like it enhances anything in your life and it really feels like you, then it can be. But if you're just chasing the next trend, then probably not.
Okay. Thank you so much. As I can see, you purchased the item from Cortez. So what did you purchase?
Cologne.
Cologne. Okay. How much was it?
About $200 and something.
$200 or something. Yeah. So what is the most money you spent on an item?
I think a jacket from Yoji.
How much was it?
$3 grand.
Oh, $3 grand. So what do you do for a living?
Fashion design.
Fashion design. So for the people out there wondering what it takes to buy an item like this or even expensive items, what do you think, what advice do you have for them?
I say be intentional about your purchases. Don't buy stuff because it's trendy. I think what drives me when I shop is value for my money and just longevity of the item. It has to be a classic so that I can wear it forever and ever.
Okay. Yeah. So do you think that buying designer items, luxury items are worth it? Are they worth buying?
It depends on the product, like I said. So you just have to be discerning as a consumer to know what is investing in. I'd say for me personally, when it comes to clothing, I invest more in denim and neutral classics. So when I say neutrals, in black, white, grays. Yeah. Just because you can wear them, you can get more wear out of them over and over again. Coats, outerwear, because you can wear over and over again. Just typically items that you can get the most wear out of. Yeah. And then with bags, classic items that you can wear and you can even pass as heirlooms to, kids, friends. Yeah.
Fire. And I forgot to ask you, what's the typical salary for the industry that you're in yearly?
Oh, as a creative director?
Yes. What's the salary that you make or could make?
Ooh, I guess about maybe 15 to 20.
15 to 20?
Yeah.
20,000
yeah.
a year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could be more. Depends on what house you work for. Okay. Or if you work by yourself, how much you pay yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fire. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay, please.
Wait. So 15 to 20,000 a year. And I think he said the most he spent on an item was $3,000. Can we do the math? Can we do the math? 15 minus 3, so 9,000 a year? Wow. Do you think that we should spend our money wisely, or what y'all think? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one, man. What items did you purchase?
Oh, nah, they just gave me all this shit.
Oh, they just gave it to you?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what I got right now.
Wow. So you do this a lot?
Yeah, I'm an artist.
All right, so what's the most money you spent on an item before?
I ain't really go crazy yet, but maybe two bands, 25.
That's fire. So, what do you do for a living for the people out there?
I'm an artist. I'm a rapper. Fergie baby, Harlem baby.
Shout out
for
Ferg.
you know.
Fire, bro. So listen, do you recommend people buying designer items?
If that's your bob, to each his own. If you want to buy designer, you don't have to. You can always get flea with your man's brand. You can get flea with a regular white tee from Zara, whatever. It's how you fit it. You feel me? So, to each his own. If you want to buy designer, that's your bob.
So what's some advice for the people out there that want to buy luxury items or just want to be successful in general, want to live in a big city like New York?
Oh, just in general, want to be successful?
General.
Just follow your dreams. You heard, be true to yourself, and always build a team that's like-minded and understand their role to help you and for y'all to achieve that goal together. And consistency, work ethic, my nigga. Like 1% a day, 1 brick a day, and you gon' consistency. That's it.
Fire, bro. Appreciate you.
Yo,
Appreciate you
love,
for your time, bro. Eden from LI. I'm from Long Island.
Yeah, when you do this, tag me. Fergie,
I will.
Fergie.baby.
What's your tap in with me on the gram?
Yeah, word.
So what's this item that you purchased right here?
Right, shit. It's a grab bag today. They're doing a bunch of shit.
They just giving men's items out here, you heard?
Yeah, let's see. I
Can I see?
I'm jacking this one right here.
What's this right here?
You know what I mean? Little short vibes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, show that to the king right there. Yeah. It's a lot. Now it's a lot of gear in here. I ain't gonna lie. We gotta see it. Yeah, it's a lot. Shout out Millionaire Boys Club, man. They just giving out stuff. You feel what I'm saying? But what's the most money you spent on a purchase of an item?
On an item or clothing? You talking
Clothing.
about clothing?
In general, but mainly clothing. We go clothing, fashion wear.
Damn.
Talk to
Nothing too wild. Maybe like 15 on some pants. I definitely did on some
What pants was it?
Some Christian Dior shit.
Christian Dior pants.
Yeah.
So do you do that often?
Well, I try not to, you know what I'm saying? I try not to.
Yeah,
I try
I
to
know
keep
you
it
try to keep
cool. Yeah, we can't do that shit every day. You can't do that.
Yeah, I know. You gotta keep, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it.
Yeah.
So what advice do you have for people that wanna purchase designer wear, you know what I'm saying?
Man, should just be smart. Make sure you actually like that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would say. Because people buy shit because it's cool right now. But if you're not really going to wear it, if I can't put that shit with 10 different fits, I don't need it. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you do for a living?
Music, man. I'm a producer. I make beats and shit.
Fire. So what's the avenue for that? What's the average salary or what's the top salary you can make yearly from it?
The top is crazy. Back in the day, I used to hear shit, Timbaland selling a beat for $500,000 and shit like that.
Oh, wow.
So to me, that's like the top of the top. I don't know if they doing it like that these days.
But what are you doing?
Yeah, so I make beats. I'm good. I ain't gonna tell you all my specifics right now, but I've been living off making beats since I was like 19 and shit. So
could you give a range, now? It don't got to be specific in you, but could you give a range right now in 2025? What you know what I'm saying? What if you up top?
I done hit 100K in a year.
100K? Oh, that's fire, bro.
Yeah, facts. Hell yeah.
You doing well, bro.
Nah, good looking,
Appreciate
bro.
you, bro. I gotta get like you. You heard?
Come on now, y'all doing y'all
Appreciate
shit
you,
right
bro.
now.
Appreciate you.
Just regular hoodie, man.
Hoodie? Could I interview for 2 seconds? Okay. All right, bro. They ain't fly enough, right? I hear you, OG. I hear you, OG. They ain't flying. I hear you, OG. You said what? You said what? Talk to me.
With my boy here in New York.
We in New York.
I'm signing you up for all your dreams, bro.
Whatever you said, I'm rocking with it.
All right.
Shout out Eden from LI.
Huh?
Eden from LI.
Exactly.
Eden from LI.
Exactly.
Exactly. Exactly. Dylan? I like the fits. I like the fits, y'all. I'm freestyling out here. How you doing, bro? How you doing? Freestyling out here. I'm in New York, and I'm made of, and nothing you can do. In New York. Nah, what we got over here? What's going on? We got some woman's legs just sitting on the floor, and we got these little freaky. I don't know what's going on, y'all. There's a lot going on. This is just New York for you. That's all I gotta say. Yo, why is there random women's like legs on the floor, bro? Say that, big bro. So what's this item that you purchased right here?
I just got some Pradas. I got the Bubblecon. Some vacation shoes. I'm about to go on vacation for my birthday next week.
Fire. Happy early birthday, my brother. So what do you do for a living?
Me? Right now I'm currently jobless, but just say I just fell into some luck, man. So
Okay.
I'm good right now.
So how much was this item that you purchased?
860 something.
And it was shoes?
Shoes.
Shoes fire, bro. When you did have a job, how much was the salary?
My salary?
Yeah.
It wasn't that much, bro. I worked in the hospital. I probably making like 45, maybe a year.
45
Not
minutes.
too much light, some light, but
And what's the most money you spent on an item?
I don't know. Probably like either like $5,000-$6,000 on the computer.
Oh, on a computer?
Yeah.
What about clothes?
Clothes wise?
Fashion items, anything?
I don't know. I don't have too much of a price tag. It just goes by what I like, man.
So you just buy whatever you like.
Buy whatever I like, man.
Do you think that buying designer items is worth buying?
It depends on what you're buying it for. I mean, it's all up to the person that's gonna buy it. Like if you can afford it and you can appreciate it, then it's worth buying for you. But if you can't really afford it and you stretching and you reaching like that and you're gonna miss other stuff, take care of your bills. Take care of what you gotta take care of first, man. Because fashion is not really about what you wear, what you buy. It's about how you wear it. You know what I'm saying? So it's about your style.
Fine. Appreciate you, bro. I'm sorry to bother you. What do you do for a living by chance? So, what are these items that you purchased today? I see Balenciaga. And what's the other item?
T-shirt and then Arc'teryx.
Bloomingdale's?
Yeah,
So, how much was these items?
like 700 each.
So, about 1,400?
Yeah.
So, what's the most amount of money that you purchased on an item?
Oh shit, like quite a lot.
Can you give me a number?
20K.
20K.
Yeah.
And what was that?
It was jewelry.
Jewelry? What was it?
It was a bracelet for my ex.
Oh, for your ex. Oh, so you a trickster. All right. So look, what's something? What do you do? What do you do for a living?
I do stocks.
Stocks.
Yeah.
So what's something about your job that is totally misunderstood? People just don't understand.
Well, people don't like Bitcoin, but I love Bitcoin, man.
Okay. So when did you first realize that you were making real money?
Like 4 years back.
So what's the most amount of money you made from doing stocks?
Oh shit, like $1 million.
$1 million.
Yeah, per trade.
Oh wow.
During AMC, man.
Sheesh. And look, one last question. Do you think people buy luxury to feel better or just to flex?
Just to flex, man. It's all flex.
So do you think people should buy luxury at all? Or
Yeah, if you want to flex, go ahead, man.
hey, why do you buy luxury items?
Just to make her happy, you know.
Oh, that's wifey over there.
All right, man. Thank
What's
you.
in this bag right here? I want to know what you bought today.
A couple of dresses for my wife.
Oh.
Yeah, she's got a couple of, going out dresses that she wanted to buy, so I took her shopping.
What a wonderful man.
Yeah, trying to be.
So how much were those items?
Oh, that I don't remember. I don't know, probably total. I'm gonna say $1,500.
$1,500.
Yeah.
So is that something that you do often?
No.
What was the price of the most things that you purchased? What was
In
the
one
amount?
time, not today.
What was the amount? The highest amount?
Probably around 10 grand or something.
And what was that?
Of course, a purse.
That sounds very light to you. It sounds like you do this casually.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Ask my bank account.
So what do you do for a living, possibly?
I own my own business.
What do you own?
A retail establishment in Minneapolis.
Oh wow. Yeah. So what are you doing out here in New York?
Just visiting family and working, actually. We're just killing some time between work.
So what's the most amount of money that you can make in your area of your business? That you made?
I can't answer that question. It's enough.
Can you give me a range? It has to be specific.
It's enough. I live a good life.
Okay.
Is that fair?
That's fair enough.
That's fair enough.
So I have a couple more questions for you.
Yeah.
When did you realize you were making real money?
I would say about 10 years ago.
What was the scenario where you was like, okay, I'm living good? Yo.
It's a hard question to answer. I just knew that I didn't have to think too much about the things I wanted in life.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you think people just buy things to impress people, or how do you feel about that?
I think I can speak for my wife and I. We don't. We buy it for ourselves to enjoy our own, just because we like it.
Fire.
But people think there's a lot of people that have a lot more money than we'll ever have. So you can't do it for
That is true. You got to do it for yourself.
Absolutely.
And what luxury item did you save up for the longest just to be able to buy? And why was that important to you?
I bought myself a car that was really important, and I did. And mentally, I was saving.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing that I did.
What car was it?
A Porsche 911.
Wow.
Just like every guy, I think. It's like a prerequisite. You get to an age and you're like, I gotta have a Porsche. So I did it.
That's how I feel about mine. I want a BMW X6,
There
and I
you
feel like
go.
I gotta
See,
get
you
it.
have it. I mean, you're younger than me, so you'll get yours before me.
Hopefully,
old.
hopefully.
Yeah.
And last question of the day.
I can only imagine what it could be.
So, what's something cheap you still love more than anything luxury?
I love cheap junk food.
Junk food.
Absolutely.
What kind of junk food?
I love McDonald's. I don't know
Oh,
why.
you love-
I don't know why. My wife absolutely goes nuts every time. I have to sneak around her to get it. I do.
So trust me,
Still in me.
people out there, millionaires out there, they still eat McDonald's, y'all.
Absolutely.
So
All right, buddy. My Uber is here.
Appreciate you
Pleasure
for your time.
meeting you.
Thank you for your time.
Shout out to my man Eden from LI, gang. We up in it this year, gang. It's us. They thought it wasn't gonna be us, but it is. It is gonna be us. It's us too. We NLI.
Now you fake hit a little hard, my brother.
Oh, my fault, gang.
Yeah,
You feel me?
we in a lot though, bro.
My fault, gang. But we
Two
from LI.
two
We
greatest
both
two
popping
greatest
it.
legends in Long Island right now.
This is like I'm not even gonna say
Blue
like
jacket.
I'm not even gonna say LeBron and Wade because
Yeah.
one was clearly better than the
Yeah,
other.
but
I'm
we-
gonna say this is Jordan and Curry because never seen before. This is Jordan and Curry because never seen before.
Tough.
Didn't even
Say
happen.
yeah.
Swag Machine 7, Swag Machine 8, Swag Machine 9, and Swag Machine 10. Let's fucking get it.
Say that then, big bruh. So what is this item that you purchased?
I grabbed a nice Satoshi shirt from Manhattan, New York.
Fire, bro. Yeah, give the people a look. Tough, 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 tough. Super tough. Sheesh. That's pain.
Yeah.
That's something I wear. I like that. So how much was that item?
$540.
$540.
Yeah.
So do you do this often?
Yeah, I really do.
So what's the most expensive piece that you've ever bought in your life?
Ooh, the most expensive and worst regret, I bought a pair of crystal red bottoms back in the day for like $3,200.
Sheesh.
Pair of sneakers.
You say you regret it?
Yeah, because they played out now. Nobody would wear.
Yeah, it didn't fit.
Anymore.
So you feel like when you buy something, it should worthwhile?
Well, you got to think about it nowadays. Like I think about longevity now. How long will I wear this?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you do for a living?
Paint submarines.
Paint submarines?
Yep.
Oh, wow. So what, can you give me a range of money that they make painting submarines?
6 figures.
6 figures?
Yeah.
So is that the money that you made?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a big oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so what made you get into that industry?
Stroke of luck. Yeah, I used to paint vehicles for a living, then somebody moved me over to industrial painting, and I ain't never looked back.
Wow. So what's some advice that people out there want to get into painting submarines? What do you think that the people don't know that comes with it that you know now that you're in the industry?
That you don't have to go to school to make 6 figures or higher.
So college, you don't have to, you feel like?
You don't have to. I've never been to college a day in my life. Graduated, that's it. Jumped into the business, never looked back.
Wow. So do you feel like you buy luxury items because you want to, or you're just trying to impress people?
Strictly for myself. Wow. Strictly for myself. I mean, I know people who do buy things for other people, but me, I put it on every day. Just like I don't put it up on the shelf and like look at it and I'm gonna wear this tonight to the club. No, it's every day I walk out the door, whatever matches, I'm gone.
You just got it on.
Yep. 100%.
Yo, I appreciate you, bro. So what did you buy today?
I went to Frankie's Bikinis pop-up shop. They had a vintage store from Paris. Come and bring a few things, so I got a vintage pair of pants and a Burberry top. And then I went to Mode Mischief's pop-up and I got a skirt.
So how much did that come up to?
Altogether,
All together, one by one, it doesn't matter.
about like $600.
$600. All right, so what do you do for a living?
I'm a student.
Where do you go?
I go to Marist.
Marist, that's fire.
Yeah.
So how much money did you ever spend on, what was the most amount of money you spent on an item?
The most amount of money I've spent on one item? Maybe like 700.
700. So do you think college students out there should be buying designer items?
If they want to save money, no.
Okay.
It really depends.
So any advice for people that want to live in New York and want to buy luxury items?
Become an influencer.
Are you an influencer by
I'm
chance?
not an influencer.
Will you want to be?
Yeah, I'd love to be.
Why don't you pick up the camera and post your first video?
I have. I have.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
So you're in the process.
Yeah.
So how has the process been being a upcoming creator from day one to however many days you're at? But you're in that middle stage, right?
Yeah.
So how are the views looking? How is your mindset looking?
I mean, it's been all right. Everyone wants to be an influencer, so it's really hard.
Do you want to quit?
It's not that I'm gonna quit. I mean, we'll see.
You just got to keep pushing, I feel like. And did you ever buy something just to impress people?
No.
No? You buy it for yourself?
Yeah.
And last question of the day. What's something cheap you still love more than anything that would be luxury, or, you know what I'm saying? Anything that food?
Food.
Somebody just told me that food.
Yeah, food.
What type of food you like?
Sushi.
That sounds expensive.
It is.
Oh, you like everything expensive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're done. We're done. All right. So what are these items that you purchased right here?
I got 2 bracelets.
2 bracelets?
One for me and one for my mom.
Wow, that's fire.
Yeah.
So how much were these bracelets?
Oh, I think total is like $11.50.
$11.50.
Yeah.
Sheesh, you got money. Gotta get like you.
I mean, she deserves it, you know. She deserves everything. She deserves more. I would get out the whole store for her, but
Wow.
you know, yeah, we got rent and stuff.
So what do you do for a living?
So, let's just say I save lives.
You save lives. What you gonna save my life?
I mean, I'll try. I'll try. I'm not a doctor, but I save lives in a different way.
What that mean?
Human resources.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the most amount of money that you get in your industry?
I mean, it varies.
What do you get?
What do I get?
Not, you don't have to go exact, but around.
Do I really gotta say it?
I mean, I would prefer.
I prefer not.
All right. So what is the most amount you could make in general?
I could make. You could go up to 100K.
Okay. So can you give me a little bit of more details about human resources and stuff like that for the people that might want to get out there and do it?
It's a lot. It's a lot. A lot of emotions, a lot of personalities. You realize, even though people are adults, they're still children. I'll be honest. Yeah.
So, any advice for people that want to buy luxury items like this? What do you think they should do, and how should they approach it?
I think just get whatever you like, honestly. I know there's a lot of like horror stories about people just ignoring you, but in the end, if you could buy it, then just get it. You know, show them that you got the money.
And what's the most amount of money that you spent on an item itself?
I want to say like 4K.
And what was that?
A PC.
Oh, that's actually reasonable. That's an investment.
PC, yeah.
What about any fashion items you spent a lot of money on?
Oh, I'm not really into like fashion items.
Yeah.
More like jewelry and like that's about it. But I'm more about like
Those are longevity items.
Yeah.
Those are investments. So.
I think like the technology I'd rather spend it on.
Fire.
Yeah.
Appreciate
it. If you were a YouTuber, you would know, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. I understand that. That's
Like
why I
editing and
definitely would.
everything?
Yeah, I definitely would spend my money. That doesn't really. I don't look at that as like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying?
What do you like to spend it on?
Fashion items.
Dang. Okay.
But more investments. Like I'd rather spend $5,000 on a camera, like a lens or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather get a good PC that
Yeah.
I can use than like.
Or I'd rather invest in like downloading a software or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? A backpack for more better Wi-Fi for Twitch or something like that. I will be. So that's something I would.
Streams?
Yeah.
Alright
Everything.
then. Get on that.
Yeah. Appreciate you. Thank you for your time.
You too. Thank you.
You want to follow me or anything? So you can see it eventually? Hurry up. Excuse me, miss? Yeah? Could I ask you, why you're holding a man?
I am holding
What did you do to him?
Listen, I had to tear him apart a little.
What do you, wait, what do you,
And then I'll help bring him back together.
wait, what does that mean? What did that, what? Zoom. What did, she said I'm gonna take him apart and put him back to, yeah, only NYC, y'all. I keep telling y'all. So what is this item that you purchased right here?
These are some women's loafers for my grandmother.
Oh, wow. So how much was that?
1,050 without taxes.
Without taxes.
Yeah.
So do you do that often?
No.
No. All right. So what's the most amount of money that you spent on an item before?
Personally,
Yes.
355 on that random tears.
355. So, well, I would say, what do you do for a living?
I'm a son.
Son.
Yeah.
So is it you have a great father that takes care of you and purchases a lot of your things?
I mean, I'm still, I'm joining college.
Yeah.
I'm starting college, so till I get into work with him, till then, yeah.
Fire, bro. So what does your dad do for a living?
He's a jeweler.
Driller.
He manufactures silver jewelry for brands. Yeah.
So how much range of money does that go up to? What's the most amount of money that your dad makes?
I have no idea.
Could you give me an idea?
No.
He makes a lot of money, guys. He makes a lot of money. All right, thank you, guys. Appreciate you. So listen, y'all. As you guys can see, you heard a bunch of people's stories about money, their perception of money, how they spend their money, what they do for a living. And just know that it's possible. I did this video because I wanted to know if any of this stuff is possible, what you could buy, stuff like that. And obviously from the video itself, you guys can tell everything is possible. And yeah, bro, appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Bro, we're on the grind. Right now we're at 100. We're going to be at 100 subscribers soon. We're at 60 subscribers. Remember this day. And love y'all, man. Eat it from Malai out.